was a politician through and through. At 28, if I'm not mistaken, is when he won his first election, a young Mulayam Singh Yadav. And till his last breath, till his ill health took over, unfortunately, him. Until then, he was playing an active role in politics of Uttar Pradesh in the Samajwadi Party.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, and he ensured that all his brothers got into politics. His nephews are politicians. So, he has this entire family tree, which is all full of politicians. And he ensured that the family stays united. The rebellion, of course, we saw in 2017, as Pranchu was pointing out rightly, that all of us who covered it in 2016, 2017 were left wondering whether Shivpal Yadav's rebellion was something that Mulayam Singh Yadav himself engineered, because he was quintessential Netaji in the sense that he got that name, which in Hindi means respected leader. By party workers and leaders, and everybody used to refer to him as not Mulayam Singh Yadav but as Netaji. So for Mulayam Singh Yadav to have his son to not have that entire power transition smooth was also sending a message that my son perhaps has earned the position as the Samajwadi Party chief, and as far as the brother Shivpal is concerned, he has fought well as well. So he was never seen to be taking sides. And at the same time, as far as cross-party acceptability is concerned, that point that was made by Pranchu is quintessential Mulayam Singh Yadav when he actually ensured Kanshi Ram, his political opponent, an arch rival of Bahujan Samaj Party, to enter the parliament, because he wanted to send that message that the real discussion and debate can happen in parliament. And in order to have that conversations in parliament, he ensured that as well. So long political tenure, expanding several decades, and that is the reason why he will be remembered as a politician who was not a weather vane, who could read the direction of the wind, yes, but at the same time he worked his way up. And also, let's not forget that Samajwadi Party was founded only in 1992. Before that, it was the larger Janata Party, of which Mulayam Singh Yadav was the face in Uttar Pradesh and Lalu Nitish were the face in the state of Bihar. These were the politicians who made Hindi belt politics relevant. Mulayam Singh Yadav, Lalu Yadav, these were the Hindi belt politicians who may not be relevant in the current times because the politics has changed, but because of what they stood for, what they changed in Indian politics, they will be remembered for their contribution in politics. Let's also rewind a little for our viewers. Mulayam Singh Yadav first became Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh in 1989. And after the collapse of VP Singh's national government, which was in late 1990, Mulayam Singh Yadav had joined Chandrasekhar's Janata Dal party, and then he continued in office as the chief minister with the support of the Congress party. Then in 1992 was only when he founded Samajwadi Party, and in 1993 he also formed an alliance with BSP for the elections that took place in the state of Uttar Pradesh. So he has had 3 terms as the Uttar Pradesh chief minister, but of course that was not consecutive terms. Also in the Lok Sabha, he played an important role at the centre. He contested the 2004 Lok Sabha elections from Mainpuri while continuing as the chief minister, while he was still the chief minister, and after he won the seat, and his Samajwadi Party won more seats in Uttar Pradesh than any other party. So he tried to do that balancing act between the centre and the state, and that will be something that will be Mulayam Singh Yadav's political maneuvering that politicians are often remembered for. And so, condolence messages have started pouring in. Over the last 48 to 72 hours, we have seen calls being made to Akhilesh Yadav, from Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, visiting Medanta Hospital where Mulayam Singh Yadav was getting treatment. And so finally he lost his battle, a long, prolonged battle. His illness was for several years now. And now news coming in this morning that the patriarch of Samajwadi Party, known as Netaji, as Akhilesh Yadav says, that Janata ke Netaji has passed away.
Right, it's an end of an era as far as politics of Uttar Pradesh is concerned. Maria and Pranchu also is with me, and Pranchu would recollect the moments that you've perhaps witnessed on your journey as a journalist as far as Samajwadi Party is concerned, and some of those moments surprised political observers, surprised people within his own party as well. The softer moments that he had with other politicians that were from the opposition, perhaps.
Oh, yes, that's right. In fact, covering Mulayam Singh as the chief minister here in Uttar Pradesh during the period from 2003 to 2007 onwards, those experience how accessible Mulayam Singh was as compared to the chief ministers and politicians of the day, how open the chief minister's residence at that point in time was, and how easy it was, to get close to the chief minister and have a communication with him. And I clearly remember on one occasion when this, feud within the Samajwadi party was going on, I did ask Mulayam Singh that, how come you manage such a big Samajwadi party, the party which has leaders of different shades? And he said, and he made a relation to a Hindu mythology where you say that it's a Shankarji ki barat. So he said that my party is like Shankarji's barat is like a marriage procession of Lord Shiva, and therefore different heads have different sort of attitudes, and it becomes so difficult to manage them. But that is how I do manage them. He also said that my style is to speak less, listen more, and never to lose patience, and that is how I run the Samajwadi party, and that is how you need to run the Samajwadi party. Now, as Maria was pointing out, Mulayam Singh's career, clearly I see it as two distinct aspects of Mulayam Singh's career. One aspect from 1967 when he first became the member of UP Assembly on the ticket of Sanyukt Socialist Party, that is a party by the socialist leaders. And from that point in time to 1989 when he first became the chief minister as the leader of Janata Dal. And then you remember it was a period when Mulayam Singh suddenly becomes Maulana Mulayam. So if you talk about high points in Mulayam Singh's career, I think the first major high point was 30th October 1990 when he as a chief minister ordered firing on the car sevaks in Ayodhya who are, have given a call of doing a car seva. And then if you remember, Mulayam Singh has historically called that Parinda bhi Ayodhya mein par nahi maar payega. And that was the statement that endeared Mulayam Singh to the Muslims. And from there on, the Yadavs and the Muslims became a very formidable force or the base for the Samajwadi party. But that was also a moment when a section of Hindus started referring to Mulayam Singh as Maulana Mulayam. And that is what, the tag which has often gone with Mulayam Singh's detractors. Even today, he's often called Maulana Mulayam. So I think that was the one big high moment. Then the second big high moment of his political journey came in 1992, October 1992, 4th October 1992, when he held a 3-day convention here in Lucknow. And Samajwadi Party was formed after he has walked down out of the Janata Dal. And that Sammelan was the moment when leaders like Janeshwar Mishra, Azam Khan and Revati Raman Singh unanimously called him as Netaji or the supreme leader among them. And that was the moment when Netaji's incarnation happened. And from then on, it was, several moments. I think July 1995 when that infamous state guest house episode happened when Mayawati was assaulted here at the state guest house by the Samajwadi Party goons. And that was another high moment. And then from there on, the journey continued for Mulayam Singh. Of course, several controversies also crept in. If you remember, journalists who have covered the period of 2004 to 2007, they also recall about the infamous influence of leaders like Amar Singh on Samajwadi Party, and a lot was talked about the moral decay which has set in the Samajwadi Party movement. We also remember how Mulayam Singh has once made a very controversial remark which has sought a lot of protest coming in from the women in general when he has said, "Ladke to ladke hote hain, unse galtiyan ho jati hain." So as a leader, Mulayam Singh was the one who sometimes did cross the red line, the Lakshman Rekha, but often, was also known for his unique ways in politics. So I think Mulayam Singh's career as a politician was of someone who was tampered, whose steel was tampered through constant struggle on the ground, who had this very uncanny resolve to survive amidst highs and lows of the politics. And he was, of course, known for his charkha down. We all know that he was a professional wrestler, and charkha down is a surprise move in wrestling whereby you surprise your opponents. And even in politics, he has shown that surprise to many, from Congress to Trinamool Congress to the other political parties. So I think Mulayam Singh's journey would be remembered as a leader who had this indomitable spirit to survive in politics, rise out of the odds, build a party which has survived the test for more than 30 years. In fact, October this year, the Samajwadi Party completes 30 years in existence. And for Mulayam Singh, who started his career as an MLA in 1967, he has been continuously holding an office either as a member of Legislative Assembly or the Chief Minister or the Member of Parliament. And the moment when he has breathed his last, he was still the Member of Parliament from Manpuri.
Right, he still was a Member of Parliament, and